So this is like a random video, but I kind of wanted to make it. Hopefully my phone doesn't cut out. Um, the topic was like on why it's important to have fun. I think it's true in anything I've done, like anything you try and like you've kind of successfully done. If it's like built a business or just what I've done, I guess in powerlifting or other fields, the most important thing, one of the most important things, is to have fun. And if you're having fun, to just keep doing what you're doing to some degree. And the reason is that when you're having fun, you're doing things that like kind of don't make sense. And what business is that by definition? Because it's businesses like things that don't make sense on the surface. You know, you're doing things outside the norm, outside of convention, outside the established quo, the status quo, and like outside of things that have already been made and built. Um, you're doing things differently by definition. If you're doing a business, you know, you're um, doing something illogical often, something that's being done differently than that's being done like out there. You're filling some need that isn't being filled, creating something where nothing has been created before, or basically you're like filling some need that isn't being filled. And like everyone is doing something a certain way, and you're doing it a different way and trying to create something new and fill that need. Um, so it matters to be having fun, because if you're having fun, you're going to be doing things that don't completely make sense and are kind of illogical, but um, that goes together with um, like what you're trying to do with business, essentially, because it won't make sense. And I think that's still the case. So at what point do you stop? Um, I think it's like if it doesn't make sense or like it's like illogical, but you're progressing, then you can keep with it. Just focus on having fun, getting just a tiny bit better over time, and that's kind of it. Like focus on having fun, getting a tiny bit better over time, and doing the actual thing, showing up, learning, taking notes and stuff, and just getting a tiny bit better over time, and having fun. Like when you do all those things, it kind of works out or tends to work out for whatever reason. So yeah, I just think it's kind of interesting, but that's sort of how it is, and it's nice that it's like that. Um, I would tell myself, or just in general, it's important to be having fun. Whatever you're doing, if you're not having fun, like you really should be. Um, that's when it's often time to change things. Is when it stops being fun. Um, it makes sense to do things that you're afraid of and that are uncomfortable to some degree, but a lot of it is having fun and doing these things that don't make sense, and you get a lot of return out of that.